What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Skycedi YouTube channel. I'm Becky.
And this is Cedric Skycedi.
And if you follow us on Instagram, you might have noticed we recently posted this short little video for the Color Pool Museum here in Seoul. I know our shooting location is not so ideal, but we just really wanted to show you guys right away what happens behind the scenes, because some people are curious about how do you make these short films? How do you come up with ideas? What's the BTS? What does this place really look like? So before we get into it, why don't you watch the video first?
That was something that we posted on our Instagram. It was very short and sweet, but those are the type of creative videos that we like to do, and we do it a lot together. A lot of times they're very spontaneous, but with this one, we were actually invited by the Color Pool Museum, and they were so gracious to let us just film there. So they're not sponsoring this video or anything like that, but it's just a really cool place to go. They opened up just a few months ago, and so we thought it'd be interesting to show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes and talk about our process when we do these type of shoots.
So the Color Pool Museum, I don't know, it's like ball pits, bright colors. They have some quirky little setups. It's all very Instagram photo friendly.
We had pretty much the whole place to ourselves.
Right.
Like, I think we were there, what, 2 to 3 hours?
We were there for like 2 to 3 hours.
And just like 2 or 3 other like people.
Yeah. And so they gave us total free reign to just go all over the place.
Basically, we used my camera, which is what I'm filming on right now. It's a Canon 1DX Mark II. It's a DSLR. We used that, and also a lot of the shots were handheld, but I also
used the gimbal maybe for
a couple of shots.
Just a couple.
Yeah, just a couple of shots. So the gimbal is what I use to get some of the smooth shots, especially the shot of you like when you were going through the, I guess the little hall with all the colors, right? And you doing the little dance thing. Yeah, so I used the gimbal to follow her. Most of the shots were handheld. And I like to call these type of shoots run and gun. Basically, you're running and then you're like gunning or shooting with the camera, and just kind of, you're being very spontaneous, and you're just doing your best with the time that you have with what you have.
Well, I mean, in reality, we do that quite a lot. Honestly, this is something that we can work on better, is planning it ahead of time. Deciding, okay, this is what we're doing, this is going to be our point, like this is the story we're trying to tell. So far, we've been lucky. We've been lucky to just be on the spot and coming up with ideas, which is also part of the process, but even without an idea beforehand, which sometimes we don't have the luxury to do if you haven't been to that place before to get an idea. So as you can see, we have a purpose to all of our videos. We try to make you feel something. Everything in these kind of videos, there is some kind of story. And in this one, the end was in a world of color, stand out. And so we are trying to emphasize, yes, you're living in a very colorful world. There's so many things that can get your attention, but the thing is, you have your own color. And so this was kind of the story that we were trying to share in this very short little snapshot.
Most of the time when we're running and gunning, we kind of come up with the story on the spot. It usually works out for us because we just kind of make it work out. So when we got there, we were like, okay, what can we do to make this video just make sense?
I kind of also wanted to show this sense that, like, even if we are different colors ourselves, our skin tones,
Right.
that even so, like, we are all living in the same world together, right? And so it kind of, maybe it's a subliminal message to some people, but that's something that I thought about.
We all have our own personalities, and so you just got to stand out. You know, don't worry about what people think. You know, so that sort of messaging was pretty much the point of the video. When we went there to shoot, it was for the most part pretty easy to shoot, but there at a certain point, Like when you're filming for like 2 hours, it gets really tiring.
Also in this case, we were quite lucky again because there weren't so many people, but sometimes you have to sit and wait. Like if you want to shoot at a certain point and somebody is already there, we didn't rent out the place, so we don't have a right to say like, can you leave? You know, you have to be patient and you have to work with the surroundings. Sometimes there's somebody who's there for a very long time and you just have to wait, you know, so you need to be patient.
For me, because I was the one that edited the video, it was a little challenging because we had, I think, over almost 300 different like clips and shots, and I was like, okay, how do we put this together? We had the general idea of the story, and so I'm not gonna lie, I had a bit of a struggle with the edit because it's like, okay, we have all of these shots.
Yeah.
How can we make this story work in a creative way? You know, I did struggle a little bit, but I managed to actually, I guess within 2 weeks, it took me about 2 weeks to finish, you know, working on it on and off. I managed to put it together. So yeah, sometimes for me, I do struggle in edits, and I personally, every time I go into an edit, whether it's a vlog or like a creative video, I get nervous because it's like, what do I do with all this? And it always seems to work out. So that's just something, I don't know if it's just me, but that's something that I deal with sometimes. But it's good that it works out.
In this case, for this video, he had made the first edit and had said to me, I'm tired, I'm done, I'm not gonna edit this anymore. This is what it is. This is
That's
the
true,
final.
man.
And I remember watching it and thinking, okay, well, we can fix this, or we can add this bit or that bit. And I could see you were very frustrated because you really didn't want to do it.
I'm done, man.
Because you're so over it. Yeah, it's tiring.
Yeah.
You see it over and over and over again. But doing that extra tweaking or getting that outside opinion from somebody that you trust with a good eye can greatly improve your final video.
Right, that's very true. So that's cool that we can bounce off each other and, you know, give each other ideas and suggestions.
But I'm sure it was tiring. You did a good job. Thanks.
So if you guys are in the Seoul area, make sure you check out the Color Pool Museum. Again, very Instagram friendly. You guys will be able to have a little bit of fun. So it's always good to just get a little group and head over there.
If you want to see more of these kind of BTS videos, if you want to hear our thought processes, how we are creating these things and the production behind it, if you're curious and you'd like to know more, let us know.
All right, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button on this channel, click the notification bell, follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And remember to always seize the day.
Peace. Peace.